This is a meeting of the House Ways and Means Committee. We'll be taking up first readers only today, and the authors of the bill would be brief in your explanation of your bill. The chair would be very appreciative. First bill is House Bill 469, Representative Smith.
Yes, sir.
Richard?
Yes, sir. He's not here.
Representative Smith is not here. Is anybody a designee of Representative Smith? Okay, if he makes it, we will recognize him at a proper time. Representative J. Roberts, House Resolution 531.
This may be shorter than we thought.
Okay. Senate Bill 72, Senator Stone.
SB 72, Senator Stone, taxation rate of interest to paid for refunds and on past due taxes, provisions, and so forth.
Public Finance and Policy, Senator Stone.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. All this bill does is adjust two interest rates. The rate paid out on tax overpayments and the rate received on delinquent taxes, adjusted from 12% level, or actually 1% a month, which equates to 12%, to 7%, which in Georgia is the legal rate, and brings it in line with similar rates charged on other forms of judgments like judgments in civil litigation and child support.
Any questions of the author by any member of the committee? Thank you, Senator. I'm sorry. Chairman Willard.
Flow getting the button down, Mr. Chairman. Does this also affect, for instance, ad valorem taxes, where doesn't that section of the law
It covers all taxes.
So ad valorem would be included?
All taxes, income, sales. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Any further questions of the author of the bill by members of this committee? Seeing none, thank you, Senator.
Thank you.
Senate Bill 92, Senator Bethel.
SB 92, actually by Senator Fort, the author of the bill presented by Charlie Bethel. Senator Bethel, taxation revenue to add public transit to authorized purposes for proceeds of excise tax and so forth.
Public Finance and Policy, Senator Bethel.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Senator Fort was here earlier and had to go to a physician's appointment. This is a bill we passed on crossover day, and my understanding is that it allows for the local excise tax to be apportioned to public transit in addition to the other purposes that it allows for today. So it would be an apportionment of those funds.
Thank you. Any member of this committee have a question for the designee author of the bill? Seeing none, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senate Bill 99. He might have a designee. Senate Bill 99, Senator Hill. Does he have a designee? Seeing none, Senate Bill 137, Senator Jeffries.
SB 137 by Senator Jeffers, income tax authorizes Commissioner of Economic Development, designate areas of opportunity zones, and so forth.
Income Tax Subcommittee. The chair recognizes Senator Bethel / Jeffers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is an administration bill, and Senator Jeffers is one of our floor leaders along with myself. This is a coordination issue. When the state approves opportunity zones, this would require, the current law is the Commissioner of Community Affairs has to approve those. This would require the additional approval of the Commissioner of Economic Development, so those departments would coordinate the efforts when we approve opportunity zones.
Any questions of Senator Jeffries by Bethel or by members of the committee? Seeing none, thank you very much. You do have a real bill of your own. Senate Bill 243.
SB 243 by Senator Bethel, the real Senator Bethel, Education, Students, Scholarship Organization, definitions, change certain provisions, and so forth.
Income Tax Subcommittee, Senator Bethel.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Now that I'm wearing my own clothes, this is a accountability bill for our student scholarship organizations. within the state. We operate several, and I think most of the members are probably familiar with that orchestration of how we allow tax credits to fund the program. The bill does not touch, in its current form, does not touch those provisions. It just has to deal with the operations of the student scholarship organizations, and we're bringing transparency and accountability to the process.
Questions of the author by members of this committee? Seeing none, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senate Bill 145, Senator Heath.
SB 145 by Senator Heath, agritourism, add farm weddings to the definition, and so forth.
Ad valorem subcommittee. Senator Heath.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a very simple bill, just adds the use of farm weddings to the list of already permitted things that would not be a breach of the CUVA covenant.
Questions of the author by members of this committee? Seeing none, thank you, sir. House Bill 469 by Representative Smith.
HB 469, Chairman Richard Smith, taxable net income, retirement income received from military service not to be subject to state income tax, and so forth.
Income Tax Subcommittee, Representative Chairman Smith.
Thank you, sir. All this does is over a period of 4 years, reduce retirement, or reduce state income tax on military retirement income. Not all of their income, just their military check.
Questions of the author of the bill by members of the committee? Seeing none, thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
I'm sorry, yes. Senator 224,
Yes, ma'am.
Senator Golden.
SB 224 by Senator Golden, Invest Georgia Fund, and so forth.
Public Finance and Policy Subcommittee, Senator Golden.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This creates a mechanism for a fund to provide seed money for early stage development, seed money for small companies, technology, bioscience, and the venture capital world.
Any questions of the author of the bill by any member of this committee? Seeing none, thank you, Senator Golden.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
House Resolution 531, Representative J. Roberts. Mr. Harbin, I'm saying you don't present the
Yes,
bill.
if that's okay. It's all right, I'll just present it from here very quickly.
Yeah, let me get it assigned real quick.
HR 531, Representative J. Roberts / Ben Harbin, motor fuel sales tax, allocated public use airports, and so forth.
Sales Tax Subcommittee, Representative Harbin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This just takes 10% of the airport or the motor fuel tax from airports or from the airlines, and ties that 10% to back to public use airports only. And there's a referendum asking if the Constitution should be amended to do that.
Any questions of the author? Seeing none. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is Senator Hill, is anybody from the Senate willing to try to explain what his bill does? He's chairman of the committee in the Senate, but he's not here, and he doesn't have a designee. Okay, we adjourn.